For the longest time, I was saying to my wife, I just need to unplug and go to the mountains for a while and recharge. Finally, she says, well, no one is stopping you. Go do it. So I set out on this adventure with our 16-year-old son, Jordan, who just got his driver's permit. Four-wheeling, camping, fishing, ghost towns, gold mines, waterfalls. It's a trip I've been dreaming of doing with him for years. We'd like to invite you to join us on this 8-part Colorado series as we explore places like Cinnamon Pass, American Basin, Animas Forks, Yankee Boy Basin, and Engineer Pass. It's going to be the trip of a lifetime. So hit that like button now, subscribe, and turn on the notifications so that you don't miss a single episode. The adventure begins here. Well, good morning, friends. I believe it is day 6 of the trip. I think it's Friday. Kind of losing track of the days here. We spent the night just south of the town of Animas Forks last night, and it is I'll show you, it's right back here and back of us. But it is a ghost town, a mining town. We're going to explore that in a little bit here after we get some coffee and get camp packed up. When we came down the mountain from Cinnamon yesterday, and you could see Animas Forks down in the valley, that really piqued Jordan's interest.
That's the place, people. We're camping for the night. We're gonna explore this whole town tomorrow.
He really wants to explore that. So that's what we're going to do here first before we go anywhere today. All right, stick around. It's going to be awesome. We made it to Animas Forks.
We have made it here.
We have made it. First thing that catches your eye when arriving in Animas is the massive remains of the old Gold Prince Mill. It was constructed in 1904 and closed shortly after in 1910. In 1917, most of the mill's major parts were removed for a new mill in nearby Eureka. The mill's dismantling signaled the beginning of the end for Animas Forks, and the town was a ghost town by the 1920s. Something we found very noteworthy here was the color of the water, and the rocks are actually white, causing the water to look like a turquoise blue. It's beautiful. I'm assuming this is from mining, from chemicals. If you know why, comment below. The Bureau of Land Management has been restoring some of the buildings over the years, including this one, the Animas Forks Jail. This is an intriguing piece of historic construction. The walls are 6 inches thick, with boards being stacked sideways in a log cabin style.
This is one thick wall.
It's a thick door.
It's a thing explaining how this entire place is history. We should protect it. Oh, I get it. It's a bunch of smaller boards stacked like this, horizontally. That's why it's so thick. There's another room here. There.
Oh yeah, that's a room. Yeah, there's 2 rooms there.
Be accessible through these rooms. May have been a ladder or something.
Yep. This building was originally the home of Charles and Alma Gustafsson. Charles came to Silverton from Sweden, and Alma came from Finland. It had wallpaper.
And carpet.
And did it have carpet? Oh yeah, is that carpet?
I think even a ceiling.
Pictured here is baby Carl, who was born in 1906 in a tent not far from this location. The house was not built yet. Alma would tell her grandchildren about snowfalls reaching the rooftop and how she would open the kitchen window to scoop out snow and melt. The house had an underground root cellar accessible through the kitchen floor. This must be the way to the bathroom back here. The house has always been known for the indoor toilet. It was actually an outhouse with a closed hallway to the necessary room. There it is, the indoor bathroom.
Yeah, kind of rickety, but this place was known to have an indoor toilet, so this is it.
Yep.
They've clearly covered the toilet.
They have, yes.
And this is the cool one. I think it's still open.
Entrance from the outside, wow.
Oh, there are two locks.
Well, you're not opening that from in here.
Yeah, no.
Charles bought this land for $1 and sold it in 1910 for $110, plus 2% interest. And what a view from the front porch. "27 feet of snow."
Into their houses.
According to this plaque, during the winter of 1875 and 76, more than 27 feet of snow fell in Animas Forks. The people had to dig tunnels to get to their houses. And I can imagine that this fireplace was quite a necessary means of survival. You can see that this roof has been repaired once before, and it's in need of repair again. It's actually about ready to collapse. Roof's about to cave in here. When William Duncan arrived from Pennsylvania with his family at the young age of 27, he had big dreams. Duncan and his wife Mary built this house in 1879. Duncan's building was designed to support a growing family, including his daughters Mary and Sarah, 6 and 5, and their infant brother Willie Grant. According to the 1880 census, Duncan was employed as a hard rock miner. Migrating from the East Coast, the Duncans chose to include several architectural elements popular during the Victorian era, such as the finely detailed picturesque bay with tall windows to take advantage of the natural light and the breathtaking mountain views. Although these elements are typical of the Victorian era, they were highly unusual for such a remote location at this early date. The Duncan family departed Animas Forks in 1884. The Duncan House is perhaps the most photographed historic structure on the Alpine Loop.
This looks recent. Some bugs.
At an elevation of over 11,500 feet, Animas Forks is one of the loftiest mining towns ever established in the West. According to the 1885 publication, Crawford's Gripsack Guide of Colorado, the town is, quote, in the midst of wild and rugged country, where nothing but rich mines would ever induce a human being to live longer than necessary. Yeah, be careful, it could cave in.
Yeah, there is a reason for it, if I've never seen
I don't think this is quite up to code.
it. All I need is the floor to be able to come.
That's all you need, just a floor.
I just
Okay. I gotta be honest, I didn't expect to spend so much time here in Animas. We've been talking about fishing for months, and so after fishing at Lake City yesterday, we were on the hunt for somewhere else to fish last night and today. I was pleasantly surprised when Jordan saw Animas last night from the top of the mountain and wanted to spend the day exploring here.
looks a lot bigger inside.
Does it?
Big enough that you can't really see it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd say this could definitely be the front. Oh, I think that's one of the pulley systems.
Hey, this place has a bathroom back here too.
Oh. Yeah. And
No floor left back here. It's just, I don't know if there ever was a floor. Oh, what's this place? It's like a closet or something.
it does come. Doesn't it? Now that is the outhouse.
There's the privy.
I think this may have been one too.
Could have been.
Appears as though the plating has fallen off. Though I'm not, you know.
You don't want to take a seat on that?
Wait, take a seat? Oh yeah, come on.
Anything down in there?
Just rocks
Just rocks.
and metal.
As I'm editing this video right now, I'm just really thinking about legacy. And just like with this village, where these people built these houses and they built this mine, and there's evidence that they existed, will the work of my lifetime stand the test of time? Will it be something that's worth looking back at? Will it be something that's worthy of being preserved? How will it influence future generations?
Well, this has been fun. Very fun, actually. Even if most of the town is long gone, I gotta say, it was nice to see where all of these miners actually lived and came from and such. I gotta say, history is treasure.
History is treasure. So how do we decide what gets preserved and restored? What is the treasure of history? Well, it's the things, the stories, the places, and the people who stand the test of time. And it's now up to us to respect and love these historic places and preserve them for future generations. Next time on Travel Adventure Explore. Continental Divide, 12,650, Stony Pass, and we are heading to Kite Lake next. We did not come this far to not go the rest of the day.